Heck yeah. Alright, can you stack it up all nice right there?
Yep.
Where's that one go? Here, look. That one. What color is that one? Yeah, good job.
So you're matching the color?
We're matching the colors, yep.
Welcome to Hourless Life. First, we want to give a huge shout out to all of our new subscribers and to our friend Mav for helping us get the word out about our drive around the world. To all who just joined our channel, thanks so much for joining us. In today's U.S. Overlanding travelogue, we cover a lot of ground. We make the climb over 9,000 feet on Highway 12 through Utah, including a drive through Capitol Reef National Park, and we spend the night in the Dixie National Forest. We drive through Grand Staircase Escalante and the Bryce Canyon Scenic Byway. We visit Cedar City, Utah, and show you some great foodie finds. And Caspian gets to try boba tea for the very first time, and he pretty much breaks the adorable meter. Then we meet up with our friend Mav, yes we do, and we drive 70 miles off-road with him to camp alongside the Grand Canyon. As if that weren't enough, Brittany hikes down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon and takes you on the journey with her. And finally, we head to Las Vegas, where Caspian receives his favorite package ever. It's going to be a lot of fun, so strap in and let's get started.
We're driving through the beautiful Capitol Reef National Park. We visited this park in 2018. This time we're doing more of a drive-through, but this is definitely one of the least visited and most underrated parks in Utah, and we absolutely love it. Eric, I think you said it was your favorite of the 5 Utah national parks.
Yeah, of the 5 Utah national parks, Capitol Reef is it. There's an off-road trail called Cathedral Valley that is stunning.
We came out of Capitol Reef and started climbing. I think we're above 8,500 feet in elevation now. And all of a sudden we have pine trees and there's some stands of aspen. We're coming up on 9,000 feet here on Highway 12. You can just imagine all this aspen around August or September is going to be all yellow through here. This is incredible. Look at this view. We're driving down the middle of protected land. The scale of these rock formations is mind-boggling.
Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument is nearly 1 million acres of public land. It has monoliths and slot canyons and arches. Highway 12 is a great way to see it. We enjoyed it and headed off to our campsite.
We went through the town of Escalante, out on Highway 12 still, and turned off when we got to Dixie National Forest. We're gonna spend the night here, and we're just trying to find a disturbed campsite that we like. We're fairly far back in the forest and we haven't seen a single person. It's so peaceful and quiet.
This is our campsite tonight. Came up Forest Road 148 and then took a left and just found this little spot. We're getting ready to set up camp for the night.
I'm pretty sure Pioneer kids would have played this game.
Mine's the way.
Whoa, you threw that with force.
What do you mean?
And tomorrow we're going to head to Grand Canyon Parachute. It's a good life. It's a hard life, but it's a good life. It's fun to watch Caspian grow up in the outdoors and explore things. So yeah, this is our life.
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning out here in Dixie National Forest. Getting ready to make some breakfast so we can get on the road. We just pulled out of Dixie National Forest and we're back on 12. And we actually left the National Forest to go back into
Grand Staircase Escalante.
This is a huge national monument and it just protects an amazing amount of land with beautiful rock formations. We've really been enjoying driving through it on Highway 12.
2 interesting facts. Grand Staircase Escalante is about the size of Delaware, and it's one of the last places in the lower 48 to be mapped.
We're now on the Bryce Canyon National Park Scenic Byway. Bryce Canyon is another of the national parks that we visited in 2018. Actually, we went to all 5 of the Utah national parks that year. It was one of our favorite years of travel ever.
We are in Cedar City, Utah. And Brittany is being a little crazy right now. She thinks we're gonna have some like treats for lunch.
No, I'm just going to a coffee shop. Why is that crazy?
No, you said treats for lunch, and then you said something about a progressive lunch.
I'm just having fun. I'm just living my life. Oh, look, winery and tasting room. Let's add that to the progressive lunch.
But this is like Brittany's favorite town ever, apparently.
It is. It's adorable. Let's move here.
Did you just scrap the trip around the world and move to Cedar City,
Scrap
Utah?
it.
Brittany saw this place across the street. It's called the French Spot Pastry and Cafe. Today was the day that Caspian discovered bubble tea. What do you think, Caspian?
Love it.
You love it? What's your favorite part about it?
Popping bubbles.
How many did you get that time?
One.
Just one?
Two went up my throat, and one I popped.
Cedar City's a great little town. It's a college town. A lot of little shops. The place where we just ate Hermes was the bomb. If you like drive-in burger joints, it's definitely a do not miss. We just had a great experience, even though we were just here for the afternoon. We are headed off to Grand Canyon Parashant. It looks like we might be meeting up with a friend of ours in St. George who may end up camping with us tonight. We'll see how all that goes. So, good to finally meet and hang out.
What's up, guys? Going on Maverick. Cutting wood for the first time with my new chainsaw.
Maverick and I had become friends online. He had been asking me questions about international travel. I was helping him out. And then we found out he was in St. George, so we invited him to come out and camp with us. It was a long drive.
This kid can nap anywhere. We have been off-road for 2 hours now, but we're only about 4 miles from our destination and hopefully our campsite for the night.
We've been at camp all of like 2 minutes, and Caspian's already on his scooter with his helmet over there with Mav. Everything was closed back here, but you can see how much dust we've collected on this trail. And it is all kinds of in the back here. It's on our fridge, on top of the fridge, top of our little table. We have found an epic camp spot. There's actually quite a few people out here, and we did not expect that. Mav's finally sitting down after he cut up all this wood and got it off the top of his truck. Caspian's over there enjoying a little something with cream cheese. And with your friend Mav. You guys are old pals now.
Yeah, we are.
It was a lot of fun meeting Mav in person. He's a really authentic and charismatic guy who's been on YouTube since he was a preteen. He and Caspian became BFFs practically instantly.
Heck yeah. Alright, can you stack it up all nice right there?
Yep.
Where does that one go? Here, look. That one. What color is that one? Yeah, good job.
So you're matching the color?
We're matching the colors, yep.
Since we weren't able to find a campsite near the edge, which is probably just as well because of Caspian, we are making the walk to see the view. What do you think, son? Stay here by me, please. Do you know what that river is called? The Colorado River. And this river goes all the way to Austin, where you were born.
Mommy?
Yes?
How deep is it?
That is an excellent question, son. How deep do you think it is?
800 feet.
800 feet! Whoa!
All right, Mav, so tell us what you made us.
I made you the animal style Mav burger. It's as close as you're gonna get to a double-double out here in the canyon.
All right, let's check it out. The animal style Mav burger. Out here in the middle of nowhere. Brittany, what
So
do you
good.
think? Yeah?
Yes.
Take a big bite. Let me see it.
Good morning. It's around 5 a.m. and I just left our camp headed for the trailhead of the Whitmore Trail that heads down towards the Colorado River, 1,500 feet. And I'm at the trailhead. It's not quite as dark as it looks, but it's still fairly dark, and I'm going to take it really easy until the visibility gets a little better with the rising sun. So I had a little bit of a setback because I started scrambling down and realized that I had forgot my trekking poles. And I hate to lose time going back to camp, but for a multi-hour hike, I think it's worth losing 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, it's 5:18, so I lost just over 15 minutes getting my hiking poles, but it was definitely the right call. Can't even really believe that I debated it for something so important. Let's do this. That was the trailhead. I'm barely down the trail, and I'm already just awestruck. Sometimes it's just so worth getting off the beaten path and finding the trail. This trail is barely my width. I'm so thankful that I got my trekking poles. I don't know whether it's halfway down, probably not yet. This is my view. I won't go too close, I promise. Look at that. And to see where I came from, so I've hiked down this, and right where the black rock meets the lighter rock, that's where the trailhead is. The river and the canyon is gorgeous, but I'm in awe over all of these boulders and all the different colors from the black to the brown. And then you can see now here on the wall where all these pieces have fallen off. It's so amazing. A few nights ago, I had a dream that we were coming into a town and the road ended in a monolith of rock. And as I looked up at the rock, I was in awe, palpably in my body. And that's a little like how I feel right now. The sun has hit the top of the rocks, but way down here in the canyon, we're still in shadow and will be for many hours. And you can really hear the rush of the water. I'm close, but I'm not there yet. Look at this. I'm coming into sand, and there are trees. I'll see the river again soon. 2 ways I can go. I think this way is closer. I feel like I'm in Never Land or something. Oh, look, there's the water, but it's kind of far down. I'm gonna go the other way and see if it'll take me down to the sandbar. We talked to 2 friends yesterday who had done the hike, and they said the best part was when you got to put your feet in the water. So I have to tell you that I've kind of been looking forward to that part. This has been an awesome hike, but this part is especially fun. Oh, there it is. There's the sandbar. Amazing hike. Most of the time you're hiking up and you get to the top and you have this amazing view for a few minutes. What I love about this hike is that you have an amazing view all the way down, and the hardest part is going to be turning my back to it to start up. I'm not in a hurry to do that. Well, this is a bit of a reality check. I'm down here by the water and there are cat prints here. And they're large. They're upside down from this perspective, but causes you to remember that everything up in the hills has to come down and have a drink. I saw deer prints in the sandbar, as well as birds, of course, but these big cat prints are the most interesting to me. I've always thought about hiking to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, but It seemed like such a massive task, something that I wasn't capable of. And so, wow, I did it. I actually hiked to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Now it's time to go up. I was so distracted thinking about cougars that when I came up to the sandy area, I took this trail and I hiked up to that flat wall right there before realizing I don't recognize this at all. So I came back and this is my trail right here. Whew. Yes, there are cougars in the mountains. The tracks prove it, but they weren't very fresh tracks, and I'm sure cougars have big territories, so I'm going to be more alert, and it's a good reminder that nature is a lot bigger than us sometimes. To be honest, I was thinking about snakes the whole way down because there were so many boulders that if I were a snake, I would want to hide in those boulders, so that's what I was thinking of. But now I need to broaden my horizons and think about mountain lions too. Here we go. Well, I've been ascending for 50 minutes and I think I'm almost halfway up. I'm trying to ascend in 2 hours, which was kind of an ambitious goal, but I'm going to see if I can. Just trying to catch my breath because my heart was thumping in my throat. So worth it though. I did it. I just climbed up from the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Holy cow. Hey everyone, we're all packed up. Oh, we just did some video with Mav, which was really nice that he was sharing our home. And now we're going to be on the trail for a while.
Yeah, about a 2.5 hour drive back to St. George, and then we're going from St. George to Las Vegas. Had a great time with Mav, really cool guy. And I think he's going to give us a shout on his YouTube channel. We'd like to give him a shout out on ours too for what it's worth. Mav, it was great hanging out with you. Thanks for spending time with us. And we hope to run across you again in our future travels. And now we are headed to Las Vegas. We're going to our friend Tara and David's house where we're going to do a reset, spend some time with them, take showers, do some laundry, pick up some packages that we had delivered to their place. So yeah, here we go, on the way to Vegas. Caspian just got his new remote control vehicle and he loves it.
You see it strapped?
It's really awesome for him. We had gotten him 3 other ones that were cheap and kept breaking at like Target and whatnot. This is a hobby level one. It's called the Axial Yeti Junior, and I really like it because it has a throttle governor basically. So instead of giving them 100% power, you can knock it down to 75% or 50%. And this one is actually designed to go over rocks and dirt. It can even go through puddles if needed. So he's just figuring it out now. We had a little training session and he's going to town having fun with it.
I push it and I let go, but it has momentum, it keeps going.
Oh, and what do you like most about your vehicle?
None of it you can adjust, but this one you can.
We hope you've been enjoying our U.S. Overlanding series. We only have one more installment in the series next week, up 395 in California, where we dip into some hot springs and visit a ghost town and much more. And then right after that, we're going to start our Global Overland Build series, the new Gladiator. We can't wait to show it to you. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you in the next video.